this. I'm going to respect what you want to keep it. So
go.
you're born on the 29th. 2 and 9 is 11. So when it comes down to it, that natural charisma you have, that's because you're old soul. So anyone's born on the 11th, 29th, they're going to have that natural charisma. Like you said, it's not ego when a goddamn master number says they come in the room, all of a sudden the attention's on them. That's how it works. He has that 11. I got that 33. We know another guy named Myron who's a 22. They have that presence behind the mic. When people come in there, people will pay attention to them. Yep. Also, man, people just open up to you, dog. People they don't even know you. And they start telling their life stories. And that's because subconsciously they recognize that you're old soul. That's how it is. Now, this guy's all fit. Looks like, like he might whoop someone's ass. But in all honesty, you're a pretty peaceful guy, man. You're a very, very peaceful guy, man. You learn quickly, too, man. You're one of those guys who have evolved very when you were younger to where you are now is a vast fucking difference compared to some people who maybe change a little bit. You're always out there. You don't always remember what you did in the past. I'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? That memory doesn't always work. You always do well with the ladies. He's the type of guy who will smile. He's the type of guy who will sugarcoat things. He will say exactly what needs to say. He's a politician, bro. That's what he is. He's a freaking politician. When it comes down to it, he has killed people with fucking kindness. That's what he's done in life, man. Now, you do get emotional, though. No bullshit. You do get emotional. And your key to life is to control your emotion and not let it control you. And that's one of those things that maybe when you were younger had a little bit more, but you had to learn how to control your emotion. So when I always talk about 11s, because that's what he revealed, he's born on the 29th, we can say that. 2 and 9 is 11. 11s are always the bodybuilders. 11s are always the ones in shape because you have to burn off that emotional energy. And how do you do that? You exercise. So let's start this. 11 starts with E. Emotion starts with E. How do you burn it off? You exercise, and that's exactly what this motherfucker does, apparently all the fucking time. So it is what it is. Now, I would say that your life changed around the year, specifically around 2007, 2008 area. That's when you had the major shift in your life, and that's when you honestly became more of a leader. That's when you started doing what you wanted to do in life, where before you were doing kind of what others wanted you to do. But you started doing what you wanted to do. You are that leader now, no doubt about it. But he's one of those guys who's going to do it through kindness. You did have some setbacks in 2021. That might have been some challenges for you that year, man. 2023 should have well, but I'm going to be honest with you, man. Life is about timing. The reason we know about Napoleon, the reason we know about Genghis Khan and people in history like that is because, not just because they're great people, there's many great people in the world. Yeah. We know them because they did things at the right time. And if you plan everything around 2027, brother, you'll kill it. Everything in your life should be planned about blowing the fuck up that year and then saying, fuck you to everyone who doubted you, brother.
There you go.
A lot more responsibility and challenge like he's had to take care of a lot more people. He had a lot more responsibility since his birthday hit this year. 100%.
Was that on point?
It was all right. Some of it wasn't really on point, but some of it was all right. I mean, I've been a leader my whole life, so there was no real time that I said from this part, then you did what you want. I always did everything that I wanted to do. I only do what I want to do since I was a kid till now.
There was no big shift in 2007, 2008 where you might have been that guy, when you maybe an all-star, but you became that fucking superstar afterwards. Because everyone gets better with age, brother, no matter who you are.
I mean, I do believe there was a shift at that time, around that time. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I might have been
of all the years I said that year, you know what I'm saying? That's trying to tell you.
that's a good year. But I would say some of it's cool, some of it's not. But at the end of the day, I always did what I wanted to do. I was always a leader. There was no time. And the last thing, y'all can ask more questions after this. Even when I gave my friend that money, my intuition was like, do not do this. This is wrong.
What year was that?
That was around that time. That was honestly around that time.
Yeah. So, again,
What?
I know.
No,
when the
that
stuff
was around.
happens.
No, that was around that time. That's why I
you
said
go.
he got something right.
Yeah.
But at the, but the shift,
The exact years.
but the shift didn't
Yo.
go in a certain way. The shift was that at that time, yeah, all of that stuff happened. So I'm like, oh, I got the right year around that, but the other stuff was not really like that. But I would say at the end of the day, the last thing that I want to say from that to everything else that I'm saying is you have to be responsible for all your actions, right? So no matter who you are, no matter what you're going through, you always have to make good decisions because one bad decision could cost you fucking everything.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a saying, God gives his toughest times to his strongest soldiers. And sometimes I used to pray, I wish I wasn't so strong to take it all. Yeah. But I also I'm very grateful for so much that happened to me because if I had got even higher, maybe I wasn't able to take that fall and weather that storm so well and make this comeback like I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So whether people get my program or don't get my program, I want them to leave this podcast knowing that they can achieve whatever they put their mind to, but also to guard. If you have anything good going on, guard it, and always be a leader because one bad decision, your shit is in the shambles. You know what I'm saying?